Now for the next terminologies in anatomy that I'll be looking at the meaning of what abduction and adduction. Okay. So I remember when I was in my second year in medical school, I actually had a hard time trying to what? Remember abduction and adduction. So as I've started introduction to anatomy, I don't want to skip it because I had problems understanding it, right? So I don't want to actually even act like uh, I don't have problems understanding, all right? So let's make a video on it. So it's simple, all right? So if this is a human body and I divide it like this, and I divide it like this, that's a midline, that's a mid sagittal line, right? So if I'm using my hands, for example, if I'm taking my hands away from the body, just like the arrow is showing, taking it away from the body, that's what you are abducting the hands. So instead of just saying, I'm taking my hands away from the body, just like a layman, in anatomy, you have to use what? Anatomical directional terminologies. All right. Then adduction is simply what? You are moving your hands closer to the midline, closer to yourself. Okay. So let's talk about the two terminologies. I get to see their meaning and the differences between them. So for abduction is movement of a limb or other parts away from the midline of the body. This is the midline of the body. If I'm moving it away from the midline, is abduction. Okay. So example is raising your arms and legs sideways from your body. Right. They're talking about adduction. Adduction is movement of a limb or other parts towards the midline of the body. Okay. Example is what? Bringing your arms and legs back towards your body from a raised position. So if I raise this hand and I'm bringing this hand back towards this midline that I drew, that's what? Adduction. You are adding. Okay. Literally. All right. So these terminologies are often used to what? Describe movements in the limbs, but they can apply to other parts of the body as well, right? So they are essential for understanding how muscles and joints work together to produce movement. Okay, so that's the meaning of what abduction and adduction in anatomy, and basically also looking at their differences.